Injectable drugs like Ozempic were designed for diabetics, but are finding a new use among those trying to lose weight. GMA's Becky Worley reports on the cost and accessibility.
Ozempic, Wegovy, and Mounjaro are drugs experiencing a big surge in use for weight loss. But there can be a big catch: the cost.
Patients may not have coverage, and so if they elect to use them, they often are paying out of pocket, and the cost can be anywhere between $1,000 to $1,500 a month.
Insurance coverage is all over the place. It varies by state, by company, and by your employer's plan. One industry group tells GMA that health insurance providers work to ensure the right medications are prescribed to the right patients and at an affordable cost. And evidence suggests that patients may not be able to maintain their weight loss once they stop taking the drug. Patients like Sarah Linderman of California and Tina Straw from Ohio both say they could not get their insurance companies to cover the drugs.
I was like, okay, I can do $1,200 a month for a year, but I can't do, I'm planning on, hopefully retiring soon. I can't do $1,200 a month indefinitely.
So they turn to what's called a compounding pharmacy, where they pay about $300 a month for their supply.
It was a no-brainer for me. My out-of-pocket is not very much.
A compounding pharmacy is a pharmacy that takes drug components and mixes them together to make a drug. Patients, if they need a specific drug that's not available in the market, or if they need a drug that doesn't have a specific inactive ingredient because of allergy or something else.
But some doctors worry about the safety of drugs from these pharmacies.
It could be combined with something else that's not tested or safe. So in general, it's just really not recommended.
But the National Association of Boards of Pharmacy says many compounding pharmacies get it right and are regulated by the states.
Where I would get concerned is when you're going to purchase these compounded products online.
The FDA says while these drugs are eligible for compounding because of shortages, compounded drugs pose a higher risk to patients than FDA-approved drugs because compounded drugs do not undergo FDA pre-market review for safety, effectiveness, or quality. For Tina, she hopes that one day she'll be able to get this medication without paying out of pocket.
Well, maybe you've heard about a shortage of these drugs, but both the FDA and the drug makers say those shortages are over.